Hey everyone, so I have gotten really into watching YouTube unboxings, and usually when I watch them I realize that I don't necessarily love more than half the products, so I talk myself out of it. But recently I've been watching a ton of them, and then the Rachel Zoe Box of Style for fall 2019 came out, and I loved every one of the 5 things in it, so I actually have now started becoming a subscription box person. And I thought it would be kind of fun just to make one of these unboxing videos more for myself, but just in case there's a small chance of me one day becoming a YouTuber, that it would be funny to kind of look back on my super amateur version of it. So I've never done this before. I haven't rehearsed this at all. The lighting is really terrible and I feel really awkward staring at this camera, but I'm gonna give it a shot. So this is the Box of Style from Rachel Zoe. I've been anxiously waiting for it to come in the mail because, again, I love everything in it. So I'm just going to unbox it with you and see how quickly I can get through it. So when you first open the box, of course, and again, it's one of those really nice magnetic closure boxes, and that's one of the things that I really like, is that it's something that I would actually reuse instead of, yes, it's a cute cardboard print, but I'm not necessarily ever going to use it again. The other thing that I do like about this seasonal box is that they don't kind of jerk you around with a bunch of spoilers and then you still get some mystery items that you might never like. She actually lets you see all 5 products. There's usually one choice item, like a color you get to pick, and I like that you can just decide whether or not you want to get that box or not. So it comes with one of those little pamphlets. Here's Rachel Zoe, and to be honest with you, I never actually watched her reality show when it was on. I kind of thought she was a little bit annoying, and maybe that's just because she's super skinny, but she does a really good job curating these boxes. So I'm happy to have what she picked out for fall. And I have some friends who are really into subscription boxes, and when they go ahead and splurge for her stuff, I often totally have the FOMO feeling, and I wish that I had gotten what they had in the Box of Style. So first thing in the Box of Style, the thing that really caught my eye that I really wanted is this beautiful crossbody bag. I actually really like the color. I know some people are not super into it. It's super simple on the inside. It just has one little zipper pocket, but that's kind of nice for like hiding any unmentionables. I was a little bit worried when I was looking at all of the different spoilers and reviews because this strap looks a little bit short, and I was thinking maybe it's just because Rachel Zoe is so petite, but it looks kind of short on a lot of those models. It is adjustable. I went ahead and loosened it all the way to the longest length, and it still just kind of hits me on my hip, and usually I'd want it like a little bit longer than that. So that was kind of a bummer. I wish there was like one more punch hole, but there's not really room to have another punch hole made and make it work. So I'm still really excited about this. I'm definitely going to use it. Again, it's the thing that I definitely bought the box for. And it's real leather, which I also like. I'm not really into the whole vegan leather thing. I think it's fine, but I'm not vegan, and I think it's funny that they call it vegan leather when obviously it's just vinyl or something that's sort of trying to be leather. It's kind of like making vegan meat. It's kind of goofy in my opinion. So this retails for $148 by JJ Winters, and I like it. So then the next thing that's in the box that I really like, and again, I've seen really mixed reviews on it, is this Danny Joe statement necklace. And I love that it's in gold. I used to be an all silver person, and I think as I've matured, I've gotten into it. I think that's one of those things that you mature with. And then also like leopard print. I'm like, oh, I must be older now because I actually like leopard print. So this is the necklace. I've never done one of those, like, let's try to focus on things. But one of the things that I noticed that people were saying is, oh, it feels really cheap, it feels really light, but you don't necessarily want this to be super heavy. What I really liked was this little like lock detail on the bottom. It's actually really thin, so I thought it was going to be really chunky, but if you can see, it's actually like wafer thin, so it's not going to stick out a lot. I just think it's really pretty, and that you could definitely use it to kind of spruce up anything. And I don't know that I'll be able to put this on because I'm really bad at doing stuff like this. And I've never ever tried to do anything like this on camera. So I definitely should have practiced this and maybe not worn my hair down. Let me see what I can do. I'm probably gonna put it on like way too tight and then be really bummed. And my whole thing is that I want to do these videos and be quick and light and breezy and all that kind of stuff. And then did I put it on backwards? I totally put it on backwards, didn't I? All right, well, let's just pretend it's not on backwards. And in the meantime, I'll try to take it off and maybe I'll get it at the end. Or not. Now, of course, I'm like determined to put it on because I managed to get it that first time. It's gonna have like a big chunk of my hair in it, which is kind of interesting, but cool. So I just think it looks really neat. I'll have to watch this video and be super embarrassed, but I think it looks really good on the skin or over like something really simple like a black shirt. This is the one that was kind of like a crazy retail value. They said it is $245. I think this is the piece that convinced some of my friends actually though to buy it. So hopefully there's not just going to be a ton of us running around with the exact same necklace on, because then it's not so much of a statement as it is an advertisement that you should get the box of style. Whatever. The next thing that was in the box is Marc Jacobs lip gloss. So you could either do a stick or the wand, and the wand just kind of reminded me of like the 90s. So I opted for the stick, and it also looked like more of a mauve color. So this is what it looks like. I have no idea if that will focus. Again, I've never done this, but I've just always wanted to like hold my hand up to the camera and see if I can make it focus. This one's really cool. It just opens like this stick. I haven't actually used it at all. I'm gonna do one of those swatches because I love seeing them do that on the TV. I have really dark skin, so I don't know that you'll actually be able to see that, but it's definitely something that I'm excited to use. It looks a little pink for me, but I'll try it on. I'm always going to use a lip gloss, and that's one of the reasons I haven't really gotten into subscription boxes, is because so many of them are makeup centered, and as you can see, I wear like no makeup. Yes, I'll do my lashes. I've been doing them for like 2 years now. In fact, I need to take a break from them. But I'm very low maintenance in terms of makeup and skincare. But now that I am getting older, I realize that maybe I should work in some more skincare. So that brings me to the next one, which is this Shanny Darden serum, basically. And there's another subscription box that I also caved and bought, and they have this really nice Melanin Gets oil. Maybe I'll do another one of these videos, maybe not. But I think I'm gonna just try to be realistic and stick with one extra skincare sort of regimen for a while and see if I can actually make that happen and see if I notice any differences. And I'll probably just resell or give away that extra oil, even though I know it's really good quality. So this is what it looks like, and then everybody in their box unboxings has also been saying how heavy, like how nice the packaging is. It says that you just put on 2 pumps like right before you go to sleep, which again, I have pretty oily skin, so I'm not sure that this is something that I actually need. I don't use a lot of moisturizer or anything, but it says start with just 1 to 2 times a week. Which is probably the amount of time that I would actually remember to do it. It's kind of like flossing, where I'm supposed to do it every day, and I do it maybe once a week if I'm being good. So I think I could definitely do it. We'll see. I'll have a hard time remembering what nights I did it and what nights I didn't. But it does says that it encourages cell turnover, softens lines, and reduces signs of sun damage, which again, I'm from Hawaii, I live in California, I have plenty of sun damage, plenty of freckles, plenty of moles, and I'm getting older, so it's probably a good idea to, even though it's probably too late, I'll try it anyway. So I'm excited about that. And finally, what did we almost forget? I know what it is, I'm just looking for it in the pamphlet. I don't know why I need to do that. So the last thing is this little card case. And I think it's funny because a lot of people are like, oh, it doesn't really match the bag, it should match the bag. And I'm like, it totally matches the bag. It's totally fall colors, so I don't understand what the problem is. I think it totally goes, especially because it's going to go in the bag. I love that this is like a fun color instead of brown or black. It's a lot softer than I thought it would be, and same with the bag. When I was looking at a lot of the unboxings, everything looked really stiff, and I was like, it might as well be pleather or vegan leather. It doesn't look that great. It's very cute inside. I kind of wish it had some of those like slots like a regular card holder, just so you could have a little bit more division going on. But again, it's a lot softer than I thought. It's a lot bigger than I thought. It definitely works with this. I have one card holder that I bought a long time ago, and it doesn't actually have this envelope shape. It's more just like a card holder with slots on each side. And I've started using it a ton because I don't really like big purses. I like smaller purses. And the one thing that I can kind of size down is my wallet. I can just put whatever cash I have in and the few cards that I need in my ID. So I'm looking forward to using this, and you still have to kind of switch out your wallet and your card case all the time, which is kind of a bummer, but this will be a nice thing to have, I think. It won't fit in my back pocket as nicely as the card holder does, but I'm still excited. So anyway, that was my unboxing. I'm pretty excited to see what it looks like and to be super embarrassed, and I'll just kind of hide it in a folder on my computer. And who knows, maybe one day I'll be a famous YouTuber. Probably not. But other than that, have a great day. The only person who might ever see this is Siobhan. So have a great day, Siobhan. Bye. Ooh.